fellow travelers, Donna Spencer, Lucra Journey here, giving you another location history in 5 minutes or less. Today we're covering the beautiful island of St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. St. Thomas, the chief island in the U.S. Virgin Island, lies in the eastern Caribbean, about 40 miles east of Puerto Rico. The island is volcanic and rises to an elevation of 1,550 feet. Sighted in 1493 by Christopher Columbus, St. Thomas was home to the Dutch in 1657, and then to the Danish about 10 years later in 1666. In 1672, it passed hands into the newly chartered Danish West Indian Trading Company. In March of 1671, the Danish West Indian Company made an attempt to settle St. Thomas, but only one of the two ships, the Pharaoh, arrived with a third of its crew. Eventually, reinforcements did arrive, and in 1679 it was reported that about 156 Europeans lived on the island, unfortunately also with their slaves. Captain Kidd, Sir Francis Drake, Blackbeard, and other legendary pirates that plied the seas of the West Indies continued to use St. Thomas as a base for their maritime raids. After 1673, the island became one of the Caribbean's chief sugar producers, and the island prospered. In 1754 and 55, St. Thomas was acquired by the King of Denmark, who then declared Charlotte Amelia an open port free for international shipping. In 1801 and again in 1807 to 1815, the British held St. Thomas, but it was eventually restored to Denmark. Falling sugar prices after 1820 and the ending of slavery after 1847 led to a decrease in profits for the island and a steady trade fall off until the island was operating at a loss. The United States bought St. Thomas and two other islands off the Danish West Indies Company for about $25 million for naval bases in 1917. Jobs generated by World War II awoke the sleeping island from its economic slumber. The U.S. Virgin Islands were used as a port during the war, and visitors first started to appear on the island. In the post-war economic boom that swept across America, the Virgin Islands finally found a replacement economy for the sugarcane. The economy of the British and the U.S. Virgin Islands has been the most stable and prosperous among the Caribbean. However, with the worldwide economic slump that we're seeing, the islands are also beginning to feel the drop-off in tourism and revenue. And other legendary pirates continue. Start that over. And other legendary pilots, not pilots. Well, they pilot their ships, but that's not it. Am I gonna get through this sentence? To appear on the island. Good heavens, why can't I get through this? All right, okay, we can do this. Finally.